Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is the Darkfire Claws pickaxe combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for Darkfire Claws pickaxe, and this video was suggested by one of my viewers, which was Jermaine Patterson. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. And they said, can you do Darkfire Claws combos? Of course I can. All combos will be shown up in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to give a timestamp, description and comments down below as well. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, always feel free to leave a comment in any of my videos, long form or short form. I always try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. The Darkfire Claws pickaxe is introduced in this season and is Morgan Myst's pickaxe, and has two styles of Darkfire Claws, which you can unlock on page 14 of the Battle Pass, and then the Firebird Claws, which is on page 5 of the bonus rewards. Made 5 combos for each of the two styles for this pickaxe. First skin is Mercenary Core, part of the Dark Operative set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 3. I'm using a coat on and a mask on. You can turn it off, so you coat off and the mask is on. You can obviously put the coat on if you like it. You can also take the mask off if you don't like the mask. For example, Backbling is Shadow Shroud, part of the Thousand Faces set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1's Battle Pass, and is Dago's Backbling, using the Shadow Shroud style for the black. Pickaxe is obviously the Darkfire Claws with the base style. The glider I'm personally using for all 10 combos is a pack leader, part of the Baron set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2, and is Fletcher Kane's glider from that season. Works nicely for black, lots of red design as well. Pretty clean looking glider. If you don't want to use this one, you can also use Red Robin's wings with the base style, Paper Parasol, Scarlet Longboard, Wings of Myst, One Shot, Dealer's Deck. Any of those work nicely. Contrail is Birdarang Dropper, part of the Teen Titans set, introduced in this season, Chapter 6, Season 3, and is Robin's Contrail. But I'd use it for the pinky red design. Works nicely. You can use any other Contrail, it could be black themed or red themed, would work nicely. Let's move on to the first wrapper up now, which is Elite's Sigil, part of the Elite set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2. You get this from a Twitch drop last season. Works nicely for the black and red. Let's move on to combo number 2 now. The second skin is a Crew Series skin, the Haruka of the Masks, of the Shadow of the Masks set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. I'm using standard style, which is the standard Haruka of the Masks. Works nicely for the colour scheme. Backbling is a Malevolent Kitchen, part of the Jujutsu Kaisen set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. You can also use the Oni's Curse or Cypher PK's Backbling with a purple style, would work nicely, or just the 1 minute changes from red to purple throughout the game. Pickaxe opposite Darkfire Claws is how it looks with this skin. Works nicely for the colour scheme. Let's move on to the second weapon wrap now. Speaking of Cypher PK, is his weapon wrap, Dark Dragon, part of the Cypher PK set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. And you got this from Twitch drops in Chapter 3, Season 4. Works nicely for the purple design, because there's a little bit of purple on the skin. And since he's Haruka of the Masks, is the only mask on the weapon wrap, as you can see right here. Combo number 3 now is Fletcher Kane, part of the Baron set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2, but you can use any of the skins with the cracked crimson style, would work nicely. The style I'm using for Fletcher Kane is the standard, the cloak is off, and then the super level is cracked crimson. Backbling is a Victor's Crest, part of the FNCS set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1, using it for the white and red design. This works nicely for the colour scheme, as you can see. Not the exact red, but does work nicely nonetheless. And obviously, basically with Fletcher Kane, since he's wolf, I thought obviously with the claws kind of made sense. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is white and black themed. Red line, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9, works nicely for the colour scheme. Let's move on to combo number 4 now, which is a skin you can buy in the item shop. Red Jade, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. I'm sticking with the default style. Backbling is Oni's Curse, Icon Series Backbling, Cypher PK's Backbling, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. I'm using reactivity off to keep it fully red. This is how the pickaxe looks with this skin, works pretty cleanly. Let's move on to the fourth weapon wrap now, which is Conqueror's Charge, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Season 2 OG Pass, which was introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. Was it Season 1? Yep, Season 1. Works nicely for the black and red. Let's move on to the final combo for the standard style for the Darkfire Claws. I thought I'd use Red Roots Billy, Icon Series skin that can be bought in the item shop, part of the Billie Eilish set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2. I'm using hat off. You can have the hat on if you prefer. Backbling is Crewmate, Game Legends Series Backbling, part of the Among Us set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. I'm using red. You can also use black if you like to as well. This is how the pickaxe looks with this skin. Works pretty cleanly. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo. which is Ultra Red, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. Works nicely with the red and black design. This was from the first ever Battle Pass that basically introduced weapon wraps anyway, but you can use any other weapon wrap. It could be fully black, or could be black and red would work nicely, or it could be fully red. Let's move on to combo number 6. Now we're on to the second style. I found it easier to make combos for the Firebird style, because it's more red, or darker red, or lighter red. Either way, actually this is more like a pinky red, and this is more like a lighter red. I found this one easier, the Firebird Claw style, and this is on page 5 of the bonus rewards. First skin is Manic, part of the Onobi set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. I'm sticking with the default style. You can use the Punk or the No Mask, totally up to you. Back bling red shield, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 3, using it for the red and black. You can also use the black shield, the blackened shield, banner shield, and that would work nicely. This is how the pickaxe looks with the skin. Works nicely for the red and a little bit of black. Also, let's move on to the 6th weapon wrap now. The Burn, part of the Flame and Fortune set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1's Battle Pass. Works nice for black and red, and was one of Valerian's weapon wraps from that season. Combo number 7 now is Deadpool Pen and Ink, Marvel Series skin, part of the Deadpool and Wolverine set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3, using mask down style and arrow out. Arrowed out, you can use the mask up and the arrowed in if you'd like to. Back bling is Deadpool's Katanas, part of Deadpool's set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2's Battle Pass. He was a secret skin from that season. If you don't have that one, you can use Cuddlepool's Bow, Mark of the Slayer, anything like red theme, holographic wise. I guess you could even get away with using 2099 web cape, would work nicely. Also, this is how the pickaxe looks with the skin. Works pretty nicely. Not the exact red, it's very close. It works nicely with red and black. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now. Space Cowboy, part of the Cowboy Bebop set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2. You've got this for doing challenges or Cowboy Bebop related challenges in that season. You can also use Blasted if you'd like to. Also, let's move on to the 8th combo now. Thought I'd use Omega Rock, part of the Omega Harbinger set, introduced in Chapter Fortnite OG, Season Fortnite OG's Battle Pass. I'm using Harbinger Armor Omega Rock with the super level off and the emissives red. Back bling is Gaming Legends Series, Mark of the Slayer, part of the Ultra Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, use it for red design. If you use any other red holographic back bling, for example Cactus Jack, the No Ghost, like the Ghostbusters one, even Piccolo's Demon symbol would work nicely. This is how the pickaxe looks with the skin. Works nicely with red and black. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo. Burning Dragon, introduced in Chapter Fortnite OG, Season Fortnite OG. Works nice with the black, red, and a little bit orange. As you see, there's a little bit of like flame on the actual skin itself. Let's move on to combo number 9 now. Thought I'd use Hero Baymax, part of the Big Hero 6 set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2, using the Samurai Baymax style. So to use a back bling, Black Ops mask, part of the Naruto set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. I'm using the Itachi style. You can also use Tenzo, Kakashi, or even Black Ops. Any of those would work nicely. Or you could use his Oni Curse. Back bling, Cypher PKs would work nicely. Also, if you look at the actual pickaxe itself on the Baymax, basically makes the pickaxe hands bigger, which is pretty cool, like quite a cool thing they've done, obviously, because it would have looked weird if it was basically a small pickaxe with big hands, but obviously they made it bigger. Either way, it works nicely if it's black and red. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Marvel Series, Magnetism Master, part of the Magneto set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3. Works nice with this style, the red and purple. Let's move on to the final combo now, which is the Weekend, part of the Weekend set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1, which was a part of the first ever festival pass we had. It was the final skin, the basically top tier skin, I think tier 14, basically unlock him. I'm using glasses on, you can take it off if you'd like to. Back bling is the Legends mod kit, part of the Jonesy's Revenge set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1, using Legends mod kit style. This is how the pickaxe looks with the skin. Works nicely with red and black. Let's move on to the final weapon wrap now. Fully blacked out. Boogeyman, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. You've got this weapon wrap doing challenges and the John Wick Bounty LTM in Chapter 1, Season 9. To have this one, use any other weapon wrap that's fully blacked out. Stealth black, Tiled Abyss, or something red and black theme would work nicely. That's all the pickaxe combos done for the Darkfire Claws and the Ever style for this pickaxe, which is the Firebird Claws. Thank you once again to Jermaine Patterson for the video suggestion. I really did enjoy getting combos done for this pickaxe. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, always feel free to leave them in any of my videos, long form or short form. I'm always trying my best to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.